go again. We have to find the values of x so that this sequence here converges to 0. Okay. Well, this sequence is a geometric sequence because it's got a power of n here, so the first term is a power of 1, and the second term power of 2 and 3 and so on. So this is we've got the common ratio will be r is e to the x minus 1 in a geometric sequence. Whoops, don't need two C's there. So the condition for convergence to 0 is so it converges to 0 if the absolute value of r, which is that lot, is less than 1. So let us solve that inequality. Here we go then. That means that minus 1 is less than e to the x minus 1, which is less than 1. Looking at the right hand part of that, we will get add 1 to both sides, you get e to the x is less than 2. Take the log to the base e of both sides, and you get x is less than log to base e of 2. On the left hand side, we've got minus 1 is less than e to the x minus 1. Add 1 to both sides, you get e to the x is bigger than 0, which it is for all values of x. So x can be any real number. Okay, we've done our little inequalities. Let's draw a picture just so that we know exactly what's going on. Oops, that is a really ugly y-axis. That should be vertical. Excuse me. Now, let us just sketch e to the x minus 1, which is e to the x, and then drop down 1, so that'll be 1. We've got an asymptote there now. It's going to go through 0, 0. That is y equals e to the x minus 1. Let's put in the lines y equals minus 1. And y equal 1. Because the condition for our convergence is that the absolute value of this is less than 1, that is, that the function is between minus 1 and plus 1, which is all this bit here. Now, we cannot have it equal to 1 because we want to converge to 0. So to converge to 0, we must just have everything less than this value here, and this value here we just worked out over here is ln 2. So that's it, we've done it, because you can see that the curve is between the values of 1 and minus 1, everything when x is less than ln 2. So we can just say then converges to 0 if x is less than ln 2. I strongly recommend a picture every time you do these, just so that you know for sure what's actually going on. Okay, I'll stop there.